for you, being this is your last first home game.
Right.
Just talk the importance of coming out strong this week.
This week is a very important week of preparation. We have to take all the little things and make them correct, make all the adjustments we can. ECU is a real good ball team, and we want to put on a show for our fans.
Casey said that you and a couple other guys have been taking more of a leadership role, a vocal role in practice. What have you been doing to kind of keep the younger guys up tempo?
A lot of guys don't realize how much of a grind the season actually is, and just making sure that everyone's still focused on the main thing, keeping the main thing. The main thing is a big importance for us.
Can you put a finger on what worked for you in the second half in Starkville that didn't work in the first half?
I can't put a necessary exact pinpoint on what worked for us in the second half. We just regrouped in the locker room, made adjustments, and went out there and played ball.
What's the biggest issue in the run game, do you think?
Offensive line got to take care of us. We got to open up holes. Starts up front, and I'll take responsibility for that.
Well, as you looked at the tape, what were the biggest issues that were preventing that from happening against Mississippi State?
Yeah, we had a few missed assignments. We had a couple shifts and motions that we didn't take into account, and as a fifth-year guy on the offensive line, I'll let the front five down and not letting everybody know what was going on.
Is that part of being a senior leader? Is owning it when things don't go, when you don't do what you feel like you should have done?
It's just part of being a man.
Given that you've had to rotate a bunch of guys, you've had to switch centers, you've had some injuries, does that affect communication? Does that affect picking up those kinds of things?
We can't let it.
Right.
It shouldn't. We all practice together. We're all in the same meetings together. So communication has to be key, and we can't let one guy going down affect the rest of us. Next man up attitude.
What's Coach Elliott's tone when you guys are looking at the film from Saturday? Like, what's he like when you guys are sitting there in the video?
Well, we are not in the business of pointing fingers at individuals. We just want to make corrections on what was wrong and move forward from there.
He wasn't your position coach, but obviously Deke Adams with East Carolina, he kind of knows your tendencies. Does that give him any kind of inside edge going into this week?
No, it doesn't. With Coach Dillman and our new staff and everything like that, we're all different animals.
The slow starts have not just been an offensive thing, it's been a defensive thing too. Have y'all looked as a team at changing anything in terms of your preparation or your game day schedule that might affect that?
Game day schedule, no. Preparation, we just got to start fast. That's the bottom line too. We got to hit the practice field fast. We got to be in the meeting room. We got to be fast. Come to the building with enthusiasm and excitement and get things done.
So if you and the guys can open up holes up front for AJ, how big of a playmaker do you think he can be?
He's an SEC talent, man. If we get him in space, we get him a block he needs. I know he can make one guy miss. I have plenty of faith in all our backs, not just AJ, and our quarterbacks.
How important is finding that balance and getting the run game going early in the game?
It's pretty important. Yeah, I would say. I don't know.
What's it going to take to get that balance?
Like I said, it's going to start up front. We gotta open up holes for our backs. We got to be schematically sound. We got to be on our assignments, and we got to be physical.
Obviously, you realize that you guys struggled, but when you see the box score and you see 34 rushing yards, does that low of a number surprise you at all?
Yeah. That's not a good thing.
But do you, when you're in the game, do you have a feeling that it's this abysmal, or does that?
Well, I'm not sitting there tracking every yard that we run, but you have a feel that the running game's not where it's supposed to be, and you get offensive lineman, that's going to piss them off.
Thank you, Mason.